The fighters for the iconic Matchroom vs. Queensberry 5v5 supercard on June 1st have been announced, with Zhilei Zhang and the returning Deontay Wilder set to face each other. The fighters for the 5v5 showdown were revealed recently during a press conference, with the shock return of Deontay Wilder as he joins Eddie Hearn's Matchroom team.
He is a native of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, USA. He brings to the stage an incredible record, 43 wins, only 3 defeats and 1 draw, with an incredible 42 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the former long-reigning WBC World Heavyweight Champion, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder!
Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren previously selected 2 weight categories each, with a 5 picked by Turki Alalshik, the chair of the General Entertainment Authority in Saudi Arabia.
Now, we're going to find out very, very soon who will be representing Team Matchroom and Team Queensberry. Now, the rules are a little bit different here. We're going to get 1 point for a decision win. We're going to get 2 points for a ref stoppage or TKO. A draw is no points. And as a kicker, both captains' scores will be doubled. And Eddie and Frank are going to pick their captains, so it's better to go for broke.
The rules for the showdown are as follows. The 10 fighters took to the stage on Monday with masks on, before removing them to reveal the 5 bouts. The major surprise out of them was Deontay Wilder, teaming up with Eddie Hearn to face Frank Warren's Zhilei Zhang in the heavyweight division, picked by none other than Turki Alalshik himself.
Zhilei Zhang, straight down here, please.
Wilder has been signed by Hearn to represent Matchroom in his first fight since he produced a bizarrely lethargic performance in falling to defeat against Joseph Parker in December. Wilder also expressed his disappointment and lost love for boxing during the press conference. But he said that now he's in a much better place, but also suggested that if this fight doesn't go the right way, it'll be his last fight.
I've been through a lot, you understand me? And I've had to regroup, I've had to get myself together. And things just don't change overnight. Things don't change for the next fight or so. You have to keep working, you have to keep pushing, you have to keep working, you have to keep pushing, keep working, keep pushing until you get what you want. And I'm at this point in time where I'm narrowing it down. And come the night of the fight, we'll see if I got it or not. This fight, I'm holding it at my last stance, my last chance, you know, and that's what I'm taking it accordingly as, you know, and I'm just ready to do what I'm known to do. You understand? To be the Wilder that I am. You know, I lost my love and the passion for this business. I lost my hunger for so many different reasons, you know.
When asked how the shock signing with Eddie Hearn went through, Wilder said that he feels good about it. Considering the two weren't the biggest fan of one another in the past, he stated, "I feel good. No one thought me and Eddie would work together, so this is the ultimate surprise right here." Hearn responded by stating, "For one night only, we worked together." Hearn also highlighted the past beef between him and Wilder, but said that it didn't become a factor when he negotiated with him for the signing.
Another reason I feel good today. It's a bit like that, you know. For years, me and Deontay have been like backwards and forwards, and you know, when His Excellency said you can choose anyone from the heavyweight division, I was like, oh, man. You know, and I spoke to a few people, and they were like, he ain't gonna like Eddie don't like you. He ain't, as if he's gonna be on Team Matchroom. Let me talk to him. You know, and we had a chat, and we had such a good chat today. Where I was like, listen, whatever has happened in the past, you got to go out there and you got to ice this guy. I said, you got to want it bad. You got to be the destructive, violent Deontay Wilder that we know so well. And he said, I've got it and I want it back.
Frank Warren was also surprised by the alliance between Hearn and Wilder, but he believes that anything is possible in today's boxing world.
Well, who would have thought that? And who would have thought that Eddie Hearn and I would be working together to put events on? That's what the world we're in at the moment, and it's brilliant. It's great for the fight game. We've got a good fight there between him and our man Zhang. It's going to be something extra special, and you're going to get Eddie cheering him on. That's brilliant.
Hearn believes that Zhang versus Wilder is going to be massive, as he stated. Coming off a defeat, I think he's going to come back more dangerous than ever. When we spoke to Shelley Finkel, the team, and Deontay, this was the obvious pick to make. Deontay Wilder against Zhilei Zhang is a massive heavyweight fight between two punchers. He thinks that Wilder is going to come back for one night and make a statement that'll last for ages. We'll see what the future holds, but for one night only, we work together. And I believe this man, Deontay, will make a real statement and get back on the heavyweight scene and produce an epic performance in Riyadh. Wilder's opponent, Zhilei Zhang, is also coming up from a loss from the same Joseph Parker, which means that Zhang himself has to prove his capabilities in this boxing showdown. Frank Warren believes that not only Wilder's career is one line, as Zhang also has to bring his A game, and if not, it might also be his last fight. Frank stated, Deontay, his career is on the line, and the same with Zhilei. This fight is a big matchup. The winner of this goes back to the top table. Everything is on the line. That's the competition. That's how competitive that fight is going to be. Zhilei Zhang believes that Wilder is the heaviest puncher in boxing, but looks prepared for the fight as he will not hold back if given a chance. Zhang stated, Deontay Wilder is the heaviest puncher in boxing. I have to be careful, but when the opportunity shows itself, I will not hold back. Deontay Wilder showed respect for Zhilei Zhang, but also believes he'll knock him out during the fight night.
He's a pretty good, damn good fighter as well. So I'm definitely gonna have to be on be on my A game with him. You know, he understands what he's up against and what I bring, and I understand what I'm up against and what I often bring to the table as well. Two bangers. This is a good fight. This is an amazing fight actually, and I'm looking forward to it. I didn't do what I wanted to do last fight, so I owed the Saudi fans something. I owed them some excitement. I owed them a knockout. I owed them a great win. And I'm looking forward on June the 1st, delivering that knockout for Matchroom. 2 up, baby.
However, Zhang's trainer Sean George thinks otherwise, as he believes that Zhang will knock out Deontay Wilder during their showdown. George stated, I respect Wilder as a fighter, and I respect him as a person. Me and Malik Scott, Wilder's trainer, go back a lot of years, to when we were 17, 18 years old, but it's a fun fight. I believe Zhilei would win that fight by knockout also. Skills pay the bills in that fight, but Wilder's trainer Malik Scott believes that Zhang's huge size makes him slow and easier to hit, which will be a big advantage for Wilder to clip him down.
Zhang is there to be hit. He's not like some big heavyweight that don't get hit. He's a big heavyweight that get hit. That right there is enough for Deontay Wilder to have a chance at clipping you. You're a big man, you're a bigger target. That means your defense is slower. I don't care how dangerous you is, the bigger you are, the slower you move. You're lazy sometimes, which means you give your opposition the opportunity to hit you.
Johnny Nelson believes that Zhang versus Wilder is a good fight, but he also thinks that if Wilder shows up the same he did with Parker, it'll be a rough night for him. Good fight. If Wilder is the fighter he was, that'll be an amazing fight. If he's the fighter he is now as in the fight with Parker, you've got to think to yourself that's a car crash waiting to happen. You look at it and think, was it an off night, or have we seen the best of Wilder? Spencer Fearon believes that Wilder has to be well prepared for the fight, as Zhang hits like a truck. He thinks if Wilder plays it right, he'll win, and if not, Zhang won't wait to knock him out.
Zhilei Zhang ain't no joke, because Zhilei Zhang can literally bang, right? And we've seen that time and time. We saw that twice with Joe Joyce. We saw that when he floored Joseph Parker. But Zhilei Zhang suffers from boxers. Deontay Wilder is not a boxer, right? Deontay Wilder struggles with himself when he tries to box, right? Do you. Just go and do you. And I believe that if Deontay Wilder does himself, then he's gonna chop Zhilei Zhang down. But if he doesn't, then Zhilei Zhang, who can literally punch hard, will knock him spark out.
Deontay Wilder looks ready to take on this challenge, as he's seen back in training recently.
Yeah, that's acceptable for me. 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 That's acceptable for me.
Coming on to the remaining fights, the first bout chosen by Frank Warren in the heavyweight division is set between Daniel Dubois representing Queensberry and Filip Hrgovic representing Matchroom.
Obviously, look, he had a bad sparring situation with Hrgovic. He hasn't let that kind of affect his choice here. He's like, you know what, put me back in with him. I don't care if he beat me in sparring, let's go in the real thing.
Yeah, and I think he's managed his confidence on fight night.
The IBF title is set to become vacant after Tyson Fury's undisputed bout with Alexander Usyk in May, leaving the winner of Dubois versus Hrgovic in prime position for a shot at a world title. Dubois is super confident for this fight, as he stated, very confident, working hard. We had a spar a while back. He keeps talking about that. I'm going to show him that people change. I'm a different animal now. Hrgovic hopes that Dubois has improved, as he thinks that the sparring session between the two wasn't good for Dubois. He stated, I hope he's changed, otherwise he will last one round only. That sparring wasn't good for him. However, Dubois coach Don Charles thinks that even if the sparring thing is true, Hrgovic shouldn't scale the fight based on it.
Well, I have heard those rumors. Whether they're factual or fictional, let's assume they're factual. Daniel was 22 years old at the time, apparently. I wasn't present. I wasn't his coach. Daniel's now 26, so let's say it was either 4 or 5 years ago. Daniel is a mere baby when apparently sparring took place. So if Filip Hrgovic is going to hold on to that, that's where he's confident, then good luck.
Both of these guys are young enough to be among the top fighters after the current champions leave the sport in 2 or 3 years. Dubois is a little younger than Hrgovic, but he still has a lot of work to do before he's ready to take the throne after the current champions retire. Eddie believes that Dubois has the tools as he is young, compared to the average heavyweights.
And I got bad news coming. Ammo Williams, who is versatile, volatile, he's sometimes a little bit crazy, but he's a brilliant fighter, and he means business. He can punch, and I think we're going to win all 5 fights via knockout.
I don't know if you were there, but when Frank Warren was doing the photo with Team Queensberry, they were all saying 5-0. You won't be having that.
I'm 5-0, 5 by way of.
The second fight on the card, picked by Eddie Hearn in the featherweight division, is set between the WBA featherweight champion Raymond Ford, representing Matchroom, and Nick Ball, representing Queensberry, with the title on the line. This fight came as a bit of surprise, as the defending champion Raymond Ford has been open about moving up to the junior lightweight division. But now that the match is announced, it's clear that the fighter and his promoter Eddie Hearn had a change of plans. Raymond is also super confident for the fight, as he also has a staggering height advantage over Nick Ball. He also believes that Team Eddie will clean sweep Team Warren. Ford stated, 5-0. I'm going for the knockout. However, Nick Ball believes that this fight is a great opportunity for him, and he's ready for it. He stated, I'm always confident. It's another massive opportunity for me. I'm looking forward to the fight. The third fight, picked by Frank Warren in the middleweight division, was revealed to be Queensberry's Hamza Shiraz versus Matchroom's Austin Ammo Williams.
Of all of them, I may call this the real 50-50. I'm with Barry. They're all very, very close, but I struggle to pick the winner here. Shiraz has looked so good. Ammo in his last fight in Las Vegas looked brilliant. I think it's his career best performance.
Look at his
Confidence from both of them are going to be so high.
I want to get on the stage.
Ironically, right, this is a fantastic fight. This might end up being, I think, Ball and Ford might be the best fight. This might be the next one to rival that. But I actually favour Shiraz. This is the one fight that I think Shiraz has looked fantastic.
Look at the face-off. This is one of those where
This fight is considered to be one of the most competitive on the 5v5 card, as both the fighters are equally matched. The unbeaten middleweights could both have easily been maneuvered into position to fight for world titles. Instead, they will face each other. Shiraz goes into the fight with Williams on the back of a career best performance. In February, he put together a sensational display of power punching to take apart respected former world title challenger Liam Williams. Inside a round, and Queensberry have decided to capitalize on that momentum and provide their brightest hope with the biggest possible stage to display his talent. Shiraz looks confident as he believes Queensberry will secure the win easily. He stated, I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready. On June 1st, it'll be a Queensberry win for sure. When asked what he thinks about Ammo Williams as an opponent, Hamza believes he's a great fighter, and whoever lands first would most likely come on top.
On Ammo Williams as an opponent, he's undefeated like you, a puncher like you. Is he someone you followed in their career, someone you've kind of looked at on YouTube at all, or not so much?
Not really. I've seen him fight a few times. I don't mean that disrespectfully. I've seen him fight a few times. Strong, fast, knocks people out. I've got respect for him, like I have respect for all the fighters I've fought. And it's got all the ingredients to make a great fight. Both young, hungry, KO artists. And I think it's one of them. Whoever lands first is going to win the fight. So hopefully I'll land first.
The fourth bout, picked by Eddie Hearn in the light heavyweight division, is the clash between Matchroom's Craig Richards and Queensberry's Willie Hutchinson. Looks ready for his fight against Craig Richards. He's a fantastic opponent for him, and he's looking forward to this fight.
Craig Richards, thoughts him as an opponent. How much of a step up is this for you?
A fantastic opponent. I think a step up for me. Listen, there's step ups in life in general, in everything there's step ups. So this is just another block in my way, and I'm just going to move it to the side and push on forward the way I'm going to go.
When asked to pick the captains for their teams, Frank chose Hamza Shiraz, considering he's been on a roll. But Eddie went full in and picked none other than the returning Deontay Wilder as his team captain.
We've got a fantastic team. I'm very proud of all of them. Today I looked them all in the eye and I looked into the souls, and I wanted to make sure this guy who I pick as captain will bring absolutely everything. And the Matchroom captain for June the 1st is the bronze bomber Deontay Wilder.
Eddie picked Deontay as his captain because he thinks he's going to go all in on June 1st, knowing that his career is on the line. Eddie stated, "You're the captain. You are the boss of this ship. Let's go and represent the team and smash this block to pieces, and he will stop Zhilei Zhang inside 5 rounds. That's one of the reasons why I gave him the captain's seat. I spoke to him and looked in his eyes, and he's for real. He wants to do damage on June 1st, and he's fighting for his career on June 1st. When asked why he chose Hamza as his captain, Frank said that Hamza has been their guy for a long time for now, and he believes that he deserves it. Frank stated, "Hamza is the dude. He has been with us since day one. Everything he has been asked for, he did it in style. He is a leader and he deserves it. He's been inspirational for us and is the right pick to lead this team." However, Frank didn't stop there, as he is confident that his fighters will win every fight by knockout during the 5v5 clash.
Just saying about how you picked your captain and he's a leader and all that, is there something in the back of your head saying 4 points for a knockout, he's the best chance of knocking their guy out?
No, I think we're going to win all 5 fights by knockout.
But Eddie didn't let this statement go by, as he literally cut a whole promo of his own, explaining how his fighters are going to knock out every fighter of Warren's during the showdown.
5-0, 5 by way of in Riyadh, the 5v5 Queensberry River Matchroom, only one winner, and it goes a little bit something like this. Ray Ford, 126 pounds against Nick Ball. School him, expose him, stop him late in the fight. Craig Richards against Willie Hutchinson. It's a little bit of a ding-dong, but Craig, with a long jab and a big right hand, stops him late in the fight. Deontay Wilder is back in destructive mode. He will take out Zhilei Zhang within 5 rounds. Philip Hrgovic will school, break the heart of, and stop Daniel Dubois within 9 rounds. And I know you love Hamza Shiraz because you made him your captain. But Ammo Williams is coming, baby, for the stoppage in the WBC middleweight title. It's 5-0 Matchroom, 5 by way of KO. We'll see you in Riyadh.
So what are your thoughts about the 5v5 card? Which fight are you looking forward to watching? Whose team are you on? Do let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and check out some of our other videos on the screen right now.